Hi, and welcome to the quick guide to adding suppliers in your Crunch account. Before you can start to add in expenses, you need to add a supplier. Now, a supplier is the company or individual from whom you're making the purchase. I'm going to add a generic supplier here called Travel. Now, the reason I'm doing this, rather than adding in, say, the company or the train line name from which I'm buying the item, is because in adding a generic supplier for the types of expenses which we have on a regular basis, it allows us to use that one supplier for all of those expense types, rather than having to add repeatedly new suppliers to show all of the different types that we're buying. So you can enter in a name, an email address, and so on if you wish, but you don't need to do that here. I'm then going to set up a default expense type so that all of my expenses under this travel supplier will all be listed here as public transport and taxis. Now, if you wish to include a billing address, you can do, but that's not mandatory, and you can also leave it blank. Once we save the supplier, they'll be listed on our suppliers list where we can view and edit any of their details if we need to. Once we've saved that supplier, we can then start off by adding in expenses and linking them to that supplier record. So that concludes our quick look at setting up suppliers in your Crunch accounting software.